Well, gray skies for a lot of the day today. We started with some sunshine outside right now. You can see clouds in most areas, and it is wet over in Joplin. You can see the raindrops on the lens right there on our downstream camera. Looking at rainfall totals from the last, well, 48 hours. I guess we don't have to go back that far, but looking at last night and this morning, you can see how the rain focused over southwest Missouri, just north of Greene County in Polk and Dallas County. Some areas saw between 2 and 4 inches of rainfall. Officially here in town, out of the airport, 1/3 of an inch, but I measured over an inch of rain in my rain gauge on the south side of Springfield, and I think we saw some of that across town, some variation where totals range from maybe 1/4 of an inch to maybe over an inch in some cases. And when we add the 1/3 of an inch out at the airport to totals that have already fallen this month, it's been a pretty impressive month of June, and a lot of the heavier rain has missed the airport. But even still, totals there are now over 6 inches for the month. I mean, we're above average. You know, the total that we're at right now is more than the average June rainfall. But how does that stack up against the wettest June on record, which was back in 2008? And we can see we're only 50% of that mark. In June of 2008, over 1 foot of rainfall fell. But we're still only at the midpoint in June. We've got still a couple of weeks to go, and there are going to be additional waves of thunderstorms. Thankfully, last night, the severe weather that was moving into the area didn't produce much in our area. Just a few scattered reports of wind or wind damage to the north. Looking at radar right now, we see that there are no watches in effect in our region. Things are much quieter this evening versus last evening. And you can see this area of rain here over northeast Oklahoma and southwest Missouri. Now, there is a front above the surface. This is the surface front. It's moved into northern Arkansas, but higher up in the atmosphere, there's another front that's going to drop from north to south through the area. And it may, as it gets a little boost from some upper level energy after midnight, trigger a band of heavier showers or thunderstorms later tonight. So we're not done with the wet weather. Humidity, we're knocking some of that out. I think Friday is going to feel fantastic across the area, and I think we're going to move the rain out at least in areas north of the state line before sunrise, and we'll move the rain out of areas south of the state line during the morning on Friday. Looking at our forecast for tonight and tomorrow, again, showers impacting the area right now. They're going to be, I think, pretty light through this evening, but after midnight, there may be that band of heavier showers or isolated thunderstorms that tries to set up. That's 3 o'clock in the morning, and then that drops off to the south and then pushes south of the area as we work through the morning on Friday. Friday afternoon, I know this looks very cloudy. I don't think it's going to be thick cloud cover, though. I think it'll be a bit cloudier to the south, but north of the state line, it's going to be more of a high overcast or filtered sunshine that we find in our area. Temperatures cooling off into the upper 50s north. Looks like low 60s here in southern Missouri and low to mid 60s south of the state line. Highs tomorrow, generally low to mid 80s, about 83 for a high in Springfield. Saturday, can't rule out a spotty shower, but I think most areas, most of the day will be dry. It's going to be warm and humid, highs in the mid 80s. Sunday is the day to watch. Looks like we're going to see maybe 1 or 2 different waves of thunderstorms impact the region. The severe weather risk right now from the Storm Prediction Center is kind of focused to the northwest across Kansas and Nebraska. But I think looking at the pattern, we're going to see that risk area likely expand further east into Illinois and southeast across the Ozarks. And I think the time frame for severe weather will tend to be late afternoon or afternoon into the evening hours Sunday night. Once we get past Sunday, Monday looking quieter, early showers, then clouds thinning out, about 79 for the high. Not terribly warm next week with a chance for showers just about every day. Jesse?